Hey there, everybody. It's Nick here. I want to say thanks for tuning in. I don't know what's wrong with my webcam. I think it looks a little crappy than usual. Maybe just because I have a lot of stuff open. Anyways, let me talk about what I did this weekend, what I picked up on, and yeah. And I wrote a little script down of the stuff I want to talk about, so hopefully I don't stutter too much. First off, hope you guys enjoyed the two videos I brought back from Aquafest. Posted a few photos on my Facebook page. Oh, I was the first guy on the Starship 2000. Yeah, at least on Saturday. Now, you know what's a real biatch? Right after Aquafest happened, where it was raining and everything, now all of a sudden it's all sunny and everything. It's like, oh boy, I could have used that weather on, oh, I don't know, Saturday, but, I don't give a crap. An update on the band, too, that I've been playing in. They seem to really like me, which is awesome. I'm having fun playing their songs and everything, and we're going to be jamming tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to it. Now, you guys see my shirt, I have to talk about it. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I'm going to say it right now, I don't plan on playing the game. Yet. Keyword, yet. Now, here's the thing. I'm trying to save all the money I got, and this game's $8, so it's a bit pricey for me. So if there's a sale on it or something, I might give it a try. And apparently they released an Android version. I'm looking forward to seeing the Mac. Looking forward to seeing an iPhone version, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. That's another thing. I might be spending all my money soon just to get a new iPhone because they're like. I talked to Verizon. They said they could probably get me one for like $60. So I might have to do that. This phone's getting a little worse and worse. It's good for music playing and everything, or playing music. Yeah. But that's about it. Playing video games on this thing isn't very good. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 doesn't even work on this phone. So, anyways. So, yeah, FNAF 4, I don't know if I want to play it anyway, though, because Scott leaves you on a cliffhanger, and he said there's not going to be any sequels, and that the supposed DLC that's going to be released for the game isn't going to really expand on the story or have anything to do with the game. So, I mean, if that's going to be the case, if he's just going to be kind of, what's the word, arrogant or whatever the word is, then I don't want to be buying his products. Now, before anyone sends me any crappy comments, I'm going to say I read his post on Steam the other night where he's thanking everybody, that, believed in him and, gave him support. And, I'm not saying that he's a bad person. He's a Christian, and I'm a Christian, so, I mean, it's cool that we have the same beliefs and stuff. I'm just saying, and he's saying, well, people just don't like me because, they don't like my success. It's not that, but, I understand certain things about the game shouldn't be revealed and stuff, or they need to wait until a sequel comes along or something. I mean that makes people more excited and gives people ideas of what the rest of the story is. But this whole thing at the end of Night 7 is just, I don't know. I don't think it's a very good ending to a fourth game. And someone was saying, well, it can't be the last game. He wouldn't end the series that quick. You'd be surprised. I'm actually surprised he hasn't made a millionth game for it because, I'm sure he's making $1 million off of this. And he's like, well, I know you guys probably think of me as Scrooge McDuck where I'm swimming in my gold, but, I'm not. And that's fine, I mean, it's your money. Do what you want with it. But, I mean, I'm just saying, I hope he acknowledges that there's less fortunate people out there, such as myself, who, I'm busting my butt to get a job, but no place wants to hire me. I mean, I'd be happy just to work at Costco or something, but they haven't even responded to my application, so I think I'm screwed there. Now, enough about that, though. FNAF 4, like I said, I plan on playing it, just not right now. But that's another thing, I'll be honest, I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to the game. I don't like jump scares because I eat, my eating habits are kind of bad. The next thing I need is a heart attack, right? So, and in that game, you have to have the sound. You guys saw my FNAF playthroughs where I had to freaking turn the sound off, and that was really stupid. Now, the good news is I got OBS working partially. And what I mean by that is you saw my FNAF 3 video where I was playing Night 1 again because for some reason after I installed Windows 7 on this computer, it erased all the files, even though it's on the same exact hard drive, the game. And that's not even my main hard drive. But anyways, now you'll see that like it recorded the game fine, but like there's a bunch of black space on the monitor. And that's because I had to use the window capture mode. I tried the game capture mode. That didn't work for some reason. I tried to ask about it on their forums, and they just said my computer wasn't powerful enough. But it's like, well, wait a minute. Why is it when I record in the window mode, it works fine, but when I do the game capture mode, it doesn't? I never understood that. But hopefully we find out something, or hopefully someone can help me get it working correctly. And if they do, I'd really appreciate it. So yeah. Now, moving on, I made a couple sheet music songs for video game music, so if you guys want to see that, I'll post them in the description. You guys can take a look, and that stuff is pretty much, stuff I write is pretty much public domain, I mean, unless I say otherwise. But, you know, I mean, as long as you don't, you know, make money off of it or something. The thing is, you know, that you have to, if you're going to distribute it, you're going to have to ask the game developers or something, because, you know, I just make it, I'm not trying to profit off of it. I'm just putting it up so people can do it. And, you know, to be honest, I do some of those transcriptions out of boredom, but I am currently looking for work as far as that. Like, if people want me to transcribe retro game music for them, I will do that. My rates, I hope, are reasonable. They're on my website. But, you know, preferably I recommend requesting NES stuff, but, I mean, it could be anything. I don't mind. But as long as it's like retro, because, you know, it has to be a console where I could, you know, disable certain channels and stuff. So like any game that uses the SPC format, any game that uses the PGM format or the NSF format, anything like that, you know, that'd be fine. So, anyways, now this is what I'm about to talk about is pretty interesting because I heard that it was official apparently that YouTube and Google are going to go their separate ways. And if that actually happens, I'm going to say, thank God! Because being bound under this Google chain, these Google chains, these invisible Google chains you can't see, Beatles reference, you know, it's just torturous, you know. I have to sign up for a stupid Google Plus account that I never use, big surprise. You know, I'm tired of it. I wish YouTube could go back to the way it was when I started in, what, 2006? I think I started in 2006 when I think I was 12 when I started YouTube, and I'm 21 now. So, I mean, 9 years, approximately, of being on YouTube. I think I started in 2006, so I might have been a different age. Let's see. So, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 9 years. I've been on YouTube 9 years. I can't even believe it. Can't even believe it's been that long. It feels like maybe a few years ago. It doesn't feel like that long. That's pretty interesting. Wow. Just... It's been a long time, huh? And the first video I posted since I got my YouTube account reinstated because, you know, it got hacked into and shut down a few times. But on my first video that's on here is just me going like this. Okay, so yeah, if YouTube really goes back to normal, I will love them. That'll be awesome if they do that. And yeah, let's move on. So, the sheet music wikia that I started, I've been adding a few things to that. I talked to a couple transcribers, which was freaking awesome. I like talking to those people. Really cool guys. I talked to the guys that transcribed the Bare Naked Ladies books for Stun and Maroon, two of my favorite albums of all time, by the way. And you know, they were telling me they used like Finale to do the music. That was pretty cool. I use Sibelius, but because that's what Hal Leonard uses to make their books. But Finale I heard is pretty good too, so I might check that out. So, but apparently Sibelius is like the best in the business. I don't know. I hear people have some problems with that. I'm just trying to figure some stuff out about it that nobody else seems to know about. So, anyways, then I'm gonna do a few more Christian themed videos. So, I mean, and again, that's not to say I'm never doing video games or music ever again. It's just after recording or after putting sound on this computer, I didn't think I was going to have so many freaking problems. Like, for example, I can't figure out how to record from my computer speakers because, like, the sound recorder that I use, it doesn't show my speakers as a source. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do there, and I don't think anyone could figure it out. But it'd be cool if they could. So maybe I'll end up going back to XP on another machine or something. But for now, I'm just gonna have to take 7. And I do like 7. Don't get me wrong. I think 7 is really cool. It's ever since I used it when at the end of my senior year in school, I pretty much fell in love with it. I thought it was a great OS. But I think XP just you can't beat it, man. But yeah, Christian stuff. Again, I'm gonna be doing some of that stuff, but don't think that's all I'm doing, because it's not. All right, it's not. So, anyways, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. So yeah, anyways, the review I was gonna work on. I don't know if I do still plan on doing that, but first I gotta find Adobe Premiere. I was looking in the garage and I couldn't find it. I know like it's in a tub or something, but I couldn't find the tub that had it in there. So. And hopefully it works on here. I mean, it's from 2004, so I'd imagine Windows 7 would have no problem running it, because I got my program that's supposed to run on Windows 3.1 to work on here. But we'll see what happens. Anyways, I do plan on doing the review still. I'm not, saying it's going to be canceled. And you guys know Pool of Radiance is a game I am going to review before I ever quit reviewing, so... I do plan on retiring my game reviewing stuff, because, as you guys know, I'm not really doing it anymore. But until you see my review for Pool of Radiance, which God knows when that'll be, you can keep your hopes up. So, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Have a great one.